Hey, today we'll enter the magical world of numbers and we'll make them our best friends. They'll remain our friends forever, even when we grow up, and will help us in so many ways. We'll see how, with a very special sign called plus, we can make bigger numbers from two or more smaller numbers by adding them, and we'll have a great time playing with them. We'll not only know about different ways of counting, but we'll have so much fun rolling numbered cubes called dice to get random numbers to add. Don't worry if you don't have dice with you. We can make them together. You just need a piece of large paper and a marker to make one. You don't even need a scissor. Let's enter the beautiful world of numbers then. This is our special sign plus, which is very easy to draw with only two straight lines, one vertical and one horizontal in any order. It is special because with the help of the plus sign, we can form even bigger numbers from two or more smaller numbers. Whenever we use the plus sign, we are adding the numbers and it is always placed in between the numbers we want to add. After we are done writing all the numbers we want to add, we will place an equals to sign at the very end, marked by two lines, one below the other. Interesting. But how do we know how much is 2 plus 3? Excellent question. For that, let's welcome our special friends for today, the number blocks. Hi number blocks, can you please help us find how much is 2 plus 3? Of course. Just put as many blocks for each number. Oh, is it that simple? We'll put 1, 2 blocks for the number 2 and 1, 2, 3 blocks for the number 3. Now, on the other side of the equals to sign, we will put the same number blocks again and count them all at once this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. Isn't it so very easy? We'll write what we have got, stack the blocks and count them one more time. Will you count this time and see if we get the same number 5? That's awesome! You did it! Counting with number blocks is fun. But what if you are at your friend's place and your friend doesn't have number blocks? How will you count then? For that, we will know a few ways to count numbers without needing help from our number blocks friends. We will also write the numbers to add one below the other this time, which will come very handy when we have more numbers to add. Our first way to count today will be using our fingers. We can either start counting from the thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Continue to the other hand, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Or we can start from the index finger this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome! You may choose any as long as you stick to it. Let's stick to starting from thumb for now. All this is good, but what if we need to count more than 10 and end up running out of fingers? We will use our fingers only to our rescue. This time, we will break each finger into 4 parts and continue counting. Let's see how far we can count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. We can use the other hand to count even more from 21 to 40, so that now instead of a total of 10, we can use both hands to count to a total of 40. But for today, counting up to 20 is more than sufficient. Okay, now let's see how both the ways of counting by fingers help us to add the numbers 2 and 3. We count the first number, 1, 2. We continue counting the second number, 1, 2, 3. Then we count one more time, all the way to how far we have reached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same way, we will count using the second method too, which will be very useful as the numbers get bigger. Count to 2, continue to count to 3, and count once more all the way. Yes, now we know how to count even without the number blocks and can add numbers anywhere we go. Bye bye number blocks. Now that you have become experts in counting and adding numbers, how about we play a game to generate random numbers that we can add? For that, we will use special type of blocks called dice. A die has a total of 6 square sides of the same size, where each side has a number from 1 to 6. Do you know what shape it is? Great! Yes, it is a numbered cube. When it is rolled, any number from 1 to 6 may show up at the top face once the rolling stops. Let's make a die together from a paper. All we need are just 6 square pieces of paper of the same size, one for each side. I have taken a colored drawing paper 12 inches long and 9 inches wide, from where I'll get 6 square papers. You can choose any paper of your choice and take help of grown-ups for this project. To get 6 equal square pieces from a 9x12 paper, first I'll take off 1 inch of width to make it 8x12. And then mark 3 equal parts of length and 2 equal parts of width. Fold and press firmly along the marks and tear using either a ruler or just by slowly pulling the paper apart along the mark line. Don't worry at all if the edges do not come out smooth. They will be tucked in anyways, as you will find out. Awesome! Now that I have the 8x12 paper, I'll mark it to have 3 equal parts of length and 2 equal parts of width to finally give me the 6 squares of equal size that I need. It may be different for you based on the paper size, and you can always ask a grown-up to help with the measurements or give you 6 square pieces to start with. Let's count once to see if indeed we have got 6 squares, and you can always trust the numbers once they have become your best friends. We will fold and press along the markings and slowly tear them one by one along the press markings. Yes, we are now ready to make the dice. Also, did you notice that we haven't used any scissors in the process? Let's start with 1 square piece of paper, which will become one of the sides of the cube. For each piece, we will first gently fold or make a mark in the middle, and then fold each edge up to that mark, which will give us a rectangle. We will again fold or mark the middle of the rectangle on the shorter side and fold each shorter edge up to that mark. And with that, the first of the 6 sides of the cube is ready. Similarly, one by one we'll prepare the other 5 pieces too to form the remaining sides. Now, all we are left to do is to insert one of the folded edges of one piece to the other till all the sides of the cube are complete. Don't worry if you do not get it right the first time. It took me few tries too. Yay! With that, we have made our first cube together from just a piece of paper. Many congratulations to you. We did a great job. Let's count its sides once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's awesome. A cube indeed has 6 sides. As you already know by now, the best way to draw a cube on a plain surface, like a chalkboard, is to draw 2 squares overlapping a bit and connecting the corners. This is my favorite part of making a die, getting to color the dots on each side, denoting the number for that side. I have started with 1, but you can start with any number of your choice, from 1 to 6. But just remember not to repeat that number on any other side. Also, in a typical die, the numbers on the opposite sides add up to 7. Since we have 1 on the first side, the opposite side will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that the sum is 7. Dots 1, 2 and 3 go in the first row, and dots 4, 5 and 6 go in the second row to complete the side of the cube with number 6, opposite to the side with number 1. I have first marked the dots, outlined the circles, and then colored them, but you can follow your own way. Now that I already have the sides with number 1 and 6, which number can I pick next? How about we pick 2 for one of the remaining 4 empty sides? I'll put the first dot near one corner and the second dot near the opposite corner. Do you know what do we call a straight line that joins the 2 opposite corners of a square? Correct, it's called a diagonal. A square has 2 diagonals, and we just put the 2 dots on a diagonal to complete our side with the number 2. A super easy question for you. What number shall we draw now on the side opposite to the one with number 2? Fantastic! So as to keep our total as 7, with one number being 2, this side will have the number 5. Placing 5 dots is very simple. We'll put 1 dot at the center and 1 near each corner. Color them. And yahoo! The side with the number 5 is also done. All we are left with are the numbers 3 and 4 for the last 2 sides opposite to each other. For the number 3, we'll place the 3 dots along any diagonal, with 1 at the center and 1 near each corner. Fill them with colors and we are all set with this side. This brings us to the last side of the die, opposite to the side with number 3, and we already know what number it's going to be. But let's quickly verify that they add up to the number 7. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect! A square has 4 corners, hence we'll place a dot near each corner and finish coloring them. Yes! With all the 6 sides numbered, our die is now complete. But since we will be rolling the die a lot for the number games we are about to play, it's a smart idea to glue the sides, otherwise it may fall apart while rolling. Oh no! For our first game, we'll roll 2 dice and add the random numbers we get from them. Let's quickly make one more then. Ready? 1, 2, and here we go. Rolling the pink die gives us the number 5 marked by 5 dots. And rolling the yellow die gives us the number 3. We'll let our number blocks friends play the game with us and put those many blocks as the number in the dice. We'll write the numbers beside them. And put the plus sign for addition. First, we'll count with our fingers starting from thumb. Write the result. And also verify by counting the total number of blocks. You can count the total number of dots in the dice too. Also, in addition, the order of the numbers do not matter and always gives the same number, no matter we count which one first. As you will grow up, you will find that this property is called commutative and makes addition of large numbers very easy, even without having to use a chalkboard or fingers, by just grouping them into tens and hundreds. But that's certainly a tale for another time. Let's roll them one more time. Oh, we have got a 6 from the pink die. Another 6, this time from the yellow die. Looks like adding these two will be fun. We'll put 6 blocks for each die. Write the numbers and put the plus sign. First count the total number of blocks and then count using our fingers. Count the first 6, count the second 6 on top of it, which gives us 12. Did you notice that instead of writing 12 all at once, I first wrote 2 exactly under the 6's and then carried forward the 1 to the left? This will be very helpful while adding large or many numbers at the same time, which we will learn in one of our next adventures with numbers. Okay then, little champions, time to bring the orange die to our party, as this time we'll add 3 numbers together. And we have got 3, 2, and 5 in this round. We'll follow the exact same way as we did the previous time. Place number blocks for the numbers that came up. And then write the numbers one below the other with a plus sign. We will count the total number of blocks or dots and verify that it matches the total we have got by counting with our fingers. 3, 2, and 5, which gives us a total of 10, which we will write down. 0 first under the numbers with 1 carried over to the left. You can also try putting the dice in different possible orders. And see if they all add to the same number, 10. On to our last round for today, which I'll let you count and add on your own. I'll share the result at the end. And the result is Amazing. You picked up so fast. I had a wonderful time with you and the numbers. We found out that there are so many ways to count and add, and that we can have the same total in many ways, like the opposite sides of a die, which we made from just a piece of paper. I can't wait to have our next adventure together. Till then, let's play more with the numbers, our new best friends. Goodbye.